With regard to Article 10, which covers our crude oil sales, petrochemical exports, and their derivatives, even more important were the financial issues, including banking, insurance, and transportation. Look, because a final agreement has not yet been reached, I would like our dear people to pay close attention. The sanctions are still in place. Therefore, we need to obtain waivers so that we can sell our oil and conduct our banking activities. These restrictions must be temporarily lifted until we are able to remove the sanctions completely. These waivers have now been secured and the relevant agreements have been signed. We agreed to establish a center there to handle coordination. Situations may arise where, for example, the regime claims that the other side attacked and that it was merely responding. Such issues would be addressed and resolved in order to prevent a return to war, allow people to get back to their normal lives, and ensure that the areas occupied by Israel are vacated, that Lebanon's national sovereignty is respected, and that these measures are implemented. The center will also oversee the implementation of these arrangements, and we will continue to follow the matter closely. I may have been among the first to say this, right at the beginning of the war, before there was even a ceasefire. I posted on X and made it clear, everyone should know that the administration of the strait will never return to the way it was before the war. Of course, we will fully comply with international law. People should understand that this should not be turned against us. In full observance of all international laws, and through the Iranian arrangements that are also reflected in Article 5, this approach will be implemented. Of course, just as there may still be issues in Lebanon and elsewhere, there are also issues in the Strait of Hormuz. As you have seen, there have even been clashes on some nights. We agreed to establish coordination mechanisms there, including a hotline and a center that can be contacted whenever there is any ambiguity or dispute. During this 30-day period, under Article 5, the parties will be able to maintain close coordination so that vessels transiting the strait can do so more safely and efficiently. God willing, this will help improve traffic flows and shipping volumes through the strait, boost the regional economy, support the global economy, and allow us to move forward.
ماده 5 بتونن هماهنگی نزدیکی که بکنن که کشتی‌هایی که میخوان عبور کنن با ایمنی بیشتر و با سرعت بیشتر انشالله بتونیم شرایط تنگه رو از جهت تردد و حجم تردد بتونیم فعال کنیم و اقتصاد منطقه رونق بگیره، اقتصاد جهانی هم رونق بگیره و بتونیم پیش بریم.